Look, we talk about education. I propose that what we take is those very poor schools, the Title I schools, triple the amount of money we spend from 15 to 45 billion a year. Give every single teacher a raise to the equal raise of getting out of the $60,000 level. Number two, make sure that we bring in to help the teachers deal with the problems that come from home. The problems that come from home, we have one school psychologist for every 1,500 kids in America today. It's crazy. The teachers are, I'm married to a teacher. My deceased wife is a teacher. They have every problem coming to them. We have to make sure that every single child does in fact have 3, 4, and 5-year-olds go to school, not daycare, school. We bring social workers into homes of parents to help them deal with how to raise their children. It's not that they don't want to help, they don't know quite what to do. Play the radio, make sure the television, make sure you have the record player on at night, the phone, make sure the kids hear words. I've got to go. Let me respond. There's a lot to respond to here. Let's get something straight. You shouldn't be disappointed. What I've done so far is more than anybody else has done this far. Okay? Number one. Number two, I mean what I say when I say it. I mean what I say when I say it. I'm the only person who's ever run on 3 platforms that I was told could not possibly win the election, and I never ceased from it. One was on restoring the soul of this country because of what I saw happen in Charlottesville. That was it. No one else was talking about it. The words of presidents matter. Nobody else.
Everybody comes in, your grandmother, your father, your mother, your brother, your cousins. They come in so easily, so crazy. So crazy. Everybody comes in, your grandmother, your father, your mother, your brother, your
Nobody
cousins.
Else talking about it.
They come in.
The words of presidents matter. Talking about it. The words of presidents matter.
Comes in, your grandmother,
talking about it.
Father, your mother, your brother, your cousins. Everybody comes in, your grandmother, comes in, your grandmother, your father.
I'm talking about it. The words of presidents matter. Nobody else.
Well, you have to understand, the first time I ever heard of Black Lives Matter, they were chanting pigs in a blanket, talking about police. Pigs, talking about our police. Pigs in a blanket, fry them like bacon.
I'm about to be 34 and I have no. I'm about to be 34. I'm about to be 34. I'm about to be 34 and I have no family.
Bottom line, the American dream, the great American dream, versus being a socialist hellhole.
Well, it was an amazing phone call I made. 40 Wall Street actually was the second tallest building in downtown Manhattan, and it was actually, before the World Trade Center, was the tallest. And then when they built the World Trade Center, it became known as the second tallest, and now it's the tallest. And I just spoke to my people.
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ, those with the lowest IQ, only the really, I hate to say this, those with the lowest IQ.
And then they have cans of soup, and they throw the cans of soup. That's better than a brick because you can't throw a brick, it's too heavy. But a can of soup, you can really put some power into that, right? And then when they get caught, they say, no, this is soup from my family. They're so innocent. This is soup from my family. It's incredible. And you have people coming over with bags of soup, big bags of soup, and they lay it on the ground, and the anarchists take it and they start throwing it at our cops, at our police. And if it hits you, that's worse than a brick because it's got force. It's the perfect size. It's like made perfect. And when they get caught, they say, no, this is just Soup for my family.
I don't know who created Pokemon Go, but I'm trying to figure out how we get them to have Pokemon go to the polls.
Tweet. That was an opinion of somebody. Retweet. That was an opinion of somebody. Tweet. And that was a retweet. And that was a retweet. I'll put it out there. Retweet. That was an opinion of somebody.
Guess what? You're the president. You're not.
Really, how many people do that? You mean they moved out and then they said, "Oh, the hell with it, I'll move back in." You know, it doesn't sound like a very normal. You mean they moved out and what? They missed it so much that they wanted to move back in? Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, and then BK.
Really,
in person, in my office, in Philadelphia.
Everybody comes in your father. Everybody comes in your grandmother. Everybody comes. Father, your mother, your brother. Everybody comes in your grandmother. Everybody, somebody comes in your grandmother. Everybody comes in your everybody comes in your grandmother. Comes in your comes in your grandmother. Comes in your comes in everybody comes in your grandmother. Comes in your grandmother.
I'm talking about it. The words of presidents matter. Nobody else.
$7 million for reef fish management. $25 million to combat Asian carp. $2.5 million to count the number of amberjack fish in the Gulf of Mexico.
No, seriously, hot sauce. I've been eating a lot of hot sauce, a lot of raw peppers and hot sauce.
The most potent force in the Republican Party is President Trump. We need Trump plus.
$7 million for reef fish management.
Okay, my mic's on now. This motherfucker with the, I'm sorry, the yeah, like, okay. That sounds like the motherfucker from Rayman. Like, you know the fucking sound effects from Rayman? Hold up, let me get that for you. Like, who says that? Like, who fucking says that? Yeah! Like, that's what this is from the game Rayman on Sony PlayStation. Yeah! Okay, so check this out. Now, this motherfucker is like... Yo, I'm dead. I'm dead. Holy shit. Anyway, folks, happy 4th of motherfucking July or whatever the fuck. Could you imagine actually celebrating this stupid ass holiday? Like, for real. Like, I'm not even joking, man. Like, any motherfucker who goes out here and celebrates the 4th of July, I don't care if you realize that America sucks and you just want an excuse to do it. Like, you, like, seriously, man, this is, like, it's fascism. Like, it's, like, patriotism and fascism are indistinguishable, right? And when you fucking see, like, could you imagine, right? Imagine, like, what has to go through these motherfucking people's minds, right? Like where they think, oh shit, someone's singing the anthem. Let's all stop what we're doing. Like, I mean, like, I just like, I really, it's truly remarkable. It's truly remarkable. And again, I just like have to say it. And hey, I hate to say this.
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
Not good, folks. Not good. Anyway, welcome to Above It All, episode 1259. This is for the day of July 5th, 2021. I've got a smudge on my glasses, but I don't know where my glasses desmudgifier is, so that's going to cause some problems. Okay, well, I guess I will... I guess the smudge is going to stay on my glasses. All right. So hopefully anyone who's watching is having a good day. So far, I'm having a pretty good day. My day is of a solid proportion as of this current moment in time. How many people bought a gun at that store? I don't know. How many people are purchasing products with high fructose corn syrup at that store is a better question. But yeah, so we got some news. And, you know, we've also got some news. You know, what are you gonna do? So, I don't know how to introduce this, but I'm just gonna play this clip and then we'll talk about it.
And the president ran on, most importantly, did not run on defunding the police. He's always opposed defunding the police. I'll also note, because you've asked this question before, or a few times over the last several days, that when we talk about individuals in Congress and their support for funding or opposition to funding for the police, I think what the American people are most focused on is how people vote, what their record is, which is a public record. And I will note that while the president ran on and won the most votes of any candidate in history on a platform of boosting funding for law enforcement,
and decriminalizing marijuana, and canceling student loan debt, and having a climate plan that at least exists, and $2,000 checks. But hey, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
After Republicans spent decades trying to cut the COPS program, which again is public record, we don't need to undervalue the intelligence of the American people. The president ran on increasing that funding. It's in his budget. In President Trump's budget, he significantly cut that. So that's a change. And the president ran on, most importantly.
Anyway, I just want to let everyone know that we are in a sliding, dystopian kind of just like any moment now, really. I mean, we're just going to slide into a full-blown military occupation in this country. We got close last year. If last year did not prove to you that you are not a free citizen, you have no rights. There is no First Amendment, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 28th. There is no any right that you think you have, you don't have. The only thing that matters is what the government feels like doing at whatever time. Right, so if you ever decide, hey, you know, I don't like what's going on, let me protest, you're going to get your skull cracked in, you're going to get sent to fucking prison, you're going to fucking have to, like, go to court to pay a bunch of fucking fees and fines and a bunch of shit that you don't have to do, or you shouldn't have to do, right? You know, if you want to, you know, go outside and, you know, have a cookout, sorry, the cops are going to come by and declare you a riot. If your, brother is having a mental health episode and, you know, you don't know what to do, so you call the police for help. Oh, well, sorry, your brother's dead now because you called the cops and they shot him. This is the world that we live in, right? The world where police brutality is front and center almost every single day. There's new stories of police killing people. Joe Biden and the Joe Biden administration is still going to pretend that the cops are our friends. They're still going to pretend that cops keep us safe. That's not the real world, folks. It doesn't actually work that way, right? This whole tough on crime bullshit that's happening, Maxie! This whole tough on crime bullshit that's happening is completely manufactured. Of course crime is going up. We just had a pandemic. People are fucking homeless. People are jobless. People are scared. People are frustrated. People are going outside for the first time in a long time, okay? Of course crime is going to uptick. And then it also, like, what is crime? Is fucking stealing a fucking CD from Radio Shack a crime? I'm sorry for my bad, outdated example. Is stealing a loaf of bread a crime? Is fucking downloading a fucking song illegally a crime? What is crime, and how do you enforce these crimes? Is smoking marijuana a crime? In half the country it is. Actually, in the entire country it is, because it's still federally illegal. So federal cops can just arrest you for smoking weed whenever the fuck they want. This is a police state, folks. The president of the United States and their administration is talking about how, okay, yeah, we're just going to 3 times the military budget or 3 times the cop budget. We're going to give them a bunch of more military equipment. I know that these local municipalities are defunding their police and putting that money into social workers. Whatever. We're just going to refund the police, not defund the police. That's the Joe Biden administration. These motherfuckers are crazy. I'm sorry. If you like Joe Biden, you're a fucking moron. I don't care about, oh, Joe Biden's a good guy. Go fuck yourself. You're an idiot. You need to pay a fucking attention because your stupidity and your ignorance is not my fucking problem. Anyway, that's my opinion on Joe Biden, folks. Lord have mercy. Hello, Bodan. What is poppin', folks? Hopefully everyone's having a great day. Whew. 1 second. Oh! Maxie. You silly hound. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey everyone, I saw Andrea walking down the street this weekend. Whoa, don't out me now. You don't need to tell people my whereabouts, Brian. I saw you, you saw me. That's a personal experience. Bob Carmody, it's the end of Blair Witch. Yo, I just saw Blair Witch the other night, and for the first time, I saw the Blair Witch 2 movie. Lord have mercy, man. Lord have motherfucking mercy. I just saw Blair Witch 2 last night. Holy shit. Holy... Has anyone seen that film? It is like one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's... Oh my god, was it horrible. And I love it. I loved it. It was amazing. Was it worth the 20-year wait? Yup. It was absolutely worth the 20-year wait. How was July 4th in Bonnie Elizabeth City? Too many fireworks. Max was so scared last night. Yo, I gotta say, I'm gonna be real here. Like, I'm gonna be real. In fact, I'm gonna make this a segment too. Okay. Fireworks are stupid. I'm just gonna be straight up with you. Fireworks are fucking dumb. You're a dumbass, okay? If you like fireworks, I got news for you. You have a low IQ. In fact, I don't have news for you. Let me present the President of the United States' opinion on fireworks.
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
Again, fireworks. Are you joking? Are you joking? Okay, the sky go boom boom. All right, what about my fucking dog? You see this dog? You see this dog? My dog was so goddamn scared last night, right? They were panting, they were whining, right? They were cuddling me. My dog never cuddles me. They always sleep on the end of the bed, right? But my dog was on top of me, paws sprawled across my body because they were afraid for their lives. Because of you stupid ass prick for brains motherfuckers that go out there and say, sky go boom boom. Sky go boom boom. Are you a fucking third grader? Are you a fucking... Not even to mention the environmental impact of fireworks. Not to mention that, like, the fact that, you know, what goes up must come down. You think you're firing a giant fucking thing into the sky and it's just gonna disappear? Right? We tried that fucking game with carbon emissions. Now look at what's going on. What the fuck do you think you're doing? The sky go boom boom. On July 4th? What about people with PTSD that have been to war, motherfucker? I know, you don't give a shit about war. You don't give a shit about the troops until you're winning an argument on the internet, right? Imagine having a fucking I support the troops bumper sticker and having the sky go boom boom. Like, seriously. You look like a fucking 5th grader. A 2nd grader. Like, go do fireworks in Minecraft, dude. We have virtual reality. You don't need to do that shit in real life. Fucking sky go boom boom. Dude, are you fucking 12? Are you 12 years old? Like, where's your mommy and daddy, you little fucking prick? My dog was crying all night because of you immature little fucking brats going outside and making the sky go boom boom. And don't even get me started, by the way, on the fact, okay, yesterday was July 4th. The sky was going boom boom on July 3rd. The sky was going boom boom on July 1st, 2nd, 3rd, right? So it's on Friday the sky goes boom boom because it's Friday. Woo, the weekend's starting. On Saturday the sky goes boom boom because, oh, well, the next day is July 4th. On Sunday the sky goes boom boom because, oh, it's July 4th. Is the sky going to go boom boom today again? Oh, well, we have our extra weekend. Our Monday off, extra weekend. So the sky go boom boom again. Jesus Christ. If you're going to make the sky go motherfucking boom boom, can you at least do it one time? Not a whole weekend of death and despair for people that suffer from fucking loud noises, right? Seriously. Seriously. Like, are you fucking 6 years old? Like, what the fuck is your problem? Not to mention, again, celebrating the 4th of July, Jesus motherfucking Christ, right? Woo!
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
So celebrating the July 4th, okay, boom, you're already a fucking moron. But celebrating it with the sky going boom boom, I'm sorry, man, you are just a fucking little brat. You know nothing about anything, you're a loser, you're a selfish prick. I don't give a shit if you're offended, okay? This started out as a little comedy routine, but now I'm actually pissed off. Now I'm actually upset. Because now that I've actually gotten to thinking, this isn't a joke. My dog was fucking fearing for his motherfucking life. Imagine going to war for this fucking country, right? And you're fucking sitting there with your earmuffs on, like crying yourself to sleep because of the fucking little pricks outside with the I support the troops fucking bumper stickers making the sky go boom boom. How do you think they feel, motherfucker? Huh? How do you think they fucking feel? And, again, this started off as a little comedy bit, like I was trying to make a joke. Now I'm mad as hell because these motherfuckers still exist. They're going to do it again next year. They're going to do it again the year after that. Jesus fucking Christ. And what is with these holidays and the fireworks? Do you need to do it on January 1st? Do you need to do it on July 4th? Do you need to do it on Christmas? Why do you keep doing all these fucking fireworks displays? Just get over it. Go do that shit in Minecraft, bro. We have technology. It's the 21st fucking century. My God. Anyway, so that was that. Suckers and losers. Imagine being a loser. Not to be confused with a loser, but a looser. I'm gonna make a documentary. It's the year 2021. And people are still celebrating American independence. Like, seriously, you motherfuckers are crazy. Future generations are going to look at you, right? And they're going to go like, damn, these motherfuckers were celebrating America Day in 2021? Like, all right, 1921, people don't know any better. People are just stupid. 1980, people don't know any better. They're just stupid as hell. 2021 and you motherfuckers are celebrating American independence? What? Holidays are fucking stupid. I'm sorry, holidays are fucking stupid. I have no tolerance for holidays, man. How's everyone doing, though? Are y'all having a good time? What's that? Whew. Delta 8. Oh, shit. All right, folks. I wanted to touch on this the other day, but better late than never. Top 400-meter sprinters ruled ineligible due to testosterone rule, officials say. This is from olympics.nbcsports.com. 2 of the world's 3 fastest women 400-meter sprinters this year were ruled ineligible to run the event at the Olympics due to a rule capping testosterone levels in women's events from 400 meters through the mile, according to their National Olympic Committee. Before I even get into this, all you motherfuckers, all you, like, again, if you are someone who thinks women's and men's sports should be separated, I got news for you. Dumb. You're a fucking idiot. You're a stupid, dumb fuck loser who has no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Okay? Women and men's sports should not be separate categories. It makes no fucking sense. They should be separating sports based on physical attributes. Who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck what someone's fucking gender is? Who gives a fuck what someone's race is? Who gives a fuck what someone's testosterone levels are? What matters is what their ability is and how they can actually perform at that sport, okay? The idea of capping testosterone for women's sports really is just a way for them to make fun of trans people. But I've got news for you, motherfucker. Trans women have lower testosterone on average than cis women. So this rule makes no sense for all the transphobes out there, right? That's what the fucking motherfucker in the comments section is going to say. That's what you motherfuckers are going to say. You have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. You have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. And also, what? How is it that, like, someone like Michael Phelps is allowed to be an Olympic fucking gold medal person when he's got, like, genetic mutations or whatever that allow his muscles or whatever to have, like, larger amounts of stamina? That's fine. But women with slightly higher testosterone levels, right? Oh, can't do it. Can't do it. What? What? Again, it makes no fucking sense. This shit is racist. It's transphobic. It's sexist, and it's just all around ridiculous. It has no need to exist. First of all, Olympic sports, dumb as hell. Who gives a fuck? All it is marketing. Second of all, gender segregation is as stupid as race segregation, is as stupid as all the other kinds of ways to segregate outside of the actual physical attributes themselves, okay? I don't give a shit what fucking someone's hair is. The Olympics is trying to ban certain hair caps or whatever for fucking women. What? What? I don't give a fuck what your hairstyle is. If you want to have your own hair, have your own hair. Who gives a shit? If your hair makes you slightly slower, that's your decision. If you want the hair anyway, that's your fucking decision. These fucking stupid little rules are dumb, right? This fucking little thing where they ban someone for smoking weed. What is wrong with you motherfuckers? Let me continue reading. Nambians Christine Mboma and Beatrice Masalingi, both 18, have a natural high testosterone level after undergoing medical tests for athletes with differences of sexual development. What? According to the rules of World Athletics, this means that they are not eligible to participate in events from 400 meters to 1,600 meters, according to the committee. It is important to understand that both our athletes were not aware of this condition, neither did any family member. Their coach or any blah, 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 were aware of it. Both Christine and Beatrice will be able to compete in 100 meter and 200 meter. What? 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 It's the same rule that affected all 3 Rio Olympic 800-meter medalists. Caster Semenya of South Africa, Francine Niyonsaba of Burundi, and Margaret Wambui of Kenya, and Aminitu Seni, I'm so sorry with pronunciations, I'm so sorry, who was the world's third fastest 400-meter runner in 2019 before moving to 200-meter for that year's World Championships. Mboa and Masalingi burst onto the scene this year. Mboma lowered her personal best. Okay, this is all just a blog. A world's athletics rule, which went into effect in 2019, caps athlete testosterone levels in women's events from 400 meter through the mile. What? And also, what? Why is it not for the lower tier as well? Right? Why? Like, this shit is so stupid. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. I can't with this shit. So I just wanted to talk about this. It's just so ridiculous. It's so fucking ridiculous. And there's more of this Olympic racism shit, Olympic sexism shit, all the transphobia. It's so ridiculous. And again, it all boils down to the fact that sports are fucking stupid. It's dumb. It's dumb. The idea that we're gonna fucking segregate ourselves into these categories for the fact, oh, who can run fast? Okay. Alright. As far as I'm concerned, the only thing that matters in any capacity is who can run the fastest and how fast can you run. That's all I care about. Who can run the fastest? Alright, good. How fast can you run? Alright, great. The rest is fluff. Who cares? If you want to have a little competition with your friends, alright, who can run this fast, blah, blah, blah. Great. Let's do it. But the rest of the shit, the competing for medal, I'm sorry, it's dumb as hell. And I just wanted to point out this story. Again, banning cisgender women because they're not cis enough or something. So ridiculous. Olympics are horrible. World Cup is enslaving people to build stadiums in Qatar. Like 5,000 dead so far. I didn't know that. That's ridiculous. DevJ, even in speedruns you have categories. Is that segregation? No. Categories are different speedruns. That's like 200 meters versus 400 meters. Those are different things. This year marks the 81st anniversary of the 1936 Summer Olympics held in Berlin, Germany, often referred to as the Nazi Games. Reminder, people boycotted that shit and they were laughed at and mocked. Maybe I should do a history on that one. There were a bunch of people all across the world that boycotted the 36 Olympics. And everyone did exactly what they did to Colin Kaepernick. Oh, how dare you? That's so disrespectful. What? What? How dare you have a moral disagreement with Nazis? How dare... What? They were mocked. They were laughed at. They were bullied. You also have to understand the history of sports as well. The history of sports is racist, is sexist, and it's fucking ridiculous. Like, it's a bunch of these fucking countries. By the way, what are countries? What? Countries? How come America only gets one team? What? How come each state doesn't get a team? How come people can't just form their own team and go to the Olympics? What? Countries? What the fuck are countries? All these borders are fucking stupid. And then they do these fucking events in countries that are fucking racist. Like 1936 Nazi fucking games, right? And then you have all these fucking like shits in like Saudi Arabia and shit like that where they fucking execute women and gay people. Why would anyone want to go there? Right? Seriously. What the fuck is this garbage? Sports are ridiculous. The marketing for sports is ridiculous. The things that people have to go through, right? Do you know these Olympic athletes are abused and tortured to get into the Olympic Games? Right? Their lives, a lot of these people are groomed as children into getting into the Olympics. Oh, like when they're fucking 10 years old, their parents are like, you're gonna get into the Olympics. And then maybe they don't even want to go there, but their parents force them to do so. And then by the time they're 17, 18, oh, I guess I can go to the Olympics, so I might as well. Can't pass up the opportunity now that I'm a fucking free-thinking adult. My entire life has been dedicated to being tortured and groomed into going into this stupid-ass, grueling sports catastrophe, bizarre, debacle, there I'm probably going to get fucking life of altering injuries just going through this whole procedure. You know, the shit these motherfuckers go through is ridiculous. I'm triggered, man. I hate sports. I hate all that shit, man. America was happy to compete in Nazi Germany, but not in Russia in 1980. Really? I didn't know that one. That's ridiculous. Anyway, what else do we got on the docket? This one's a classic. You ready for this one? Boy, 11, referred to prevent for wanting to give, quote, alms to the oppressed. Teachers contact counter-radicalization program after mistakenly believe he said arms. What? Whew. An 11-year-old primary school pupil was referred to the government's controversial counter-radicalization prevent program after a teacher mistook the word alms for arms during a classroom discussion. For those of you that don't know what alms means, it's to give money to poor people. The boy's teacher asked what pupils would do if they found themselves in possession of a lot of money. According to a legal challenge against the school lodged by the boy's parents, he said he would give alms to the oppressed. The teacher interpreted this as giving arms to the oppressed and made the prevent referral. It's unbelievable. When police received the referral, they said there was no substance to it, no sign of radicalization, extremist views, or any threat to national security, and closed the case. The boy's parents are taking legal action against the school, accusing it of applying a stereotype about his racial and religious background. It calls for a written apology from the school, the payment of damages, and the expunging of the prevent referral from the boy's record. Again, also, this goes into the story I was talking about the other day, where in Florida, they fucking lock up kids and it's called the Baker Act, when they lock up children, right, and just throw them in mandatory, like, involuntary psychiatric evaluation, which is basically a prison for kids. It traumatizes them. They get handcuffed, right? This is basically the same kind of thing, but in the UK, right? If you give someone alms or whatever, first of all, like, I'm not even convinced that they said arms, right? I'm not convinced that they interpret it as arms. I'm convinced that what that is they made the fucking the referral, and then they had to come up with an excuse post hoc. That's what it sounds like to me. Oh, alms, arms, that's the same shit. All right, that's what I'm gonna put on the paper. This shit's ridiculous, dude. And also, first of all, I just want to say, give arms to the oppressed. Okay, sign me the fuck up. I'm down, right? Alms, arms, I don't know, give everything you got to the oppressed. The idea, right, that you're going to ask people what they're going to do if they have a lot of money and then lock them up or try to lock them up or get them fucking sent away to a fucking little fucking prison re-education camp, right, for their answer is ridiculous, right? This is what fosters a fucking situation where people don't feel comfortable in schools. They don't feel comfortable being honest with their teachers. They don't feel comfortable asking or answering questions honestly because of shit like this, right? Imagine your parents tell you, oh, don't tell your teacher certain things because they'll throw you in a fucking jail cell like in America, or they'll fucking send you to some program or whatever that you don't need to be in that just confuses and traumatizes you. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, all right? And again, counter-radicalization? What? What's the radicalism of giving arms to the oppressed, giving alms to the oppressed? Radicalization is like, oh, yeah, my mom is talking about how, like, we should kill X amount of people for X reasons or Y reasons or whatever. That's radicalization. Saying, yeah, if I had a lot of money, I would give a bunch of guns to poor people. That's not radicalization. That's not being radical. That's just being cool. That's just being chill. That's just being a cool kid who knows what the fuck is popping. All right, let me continue reading. Atiq Malik of Liberty Law Solicitors, representing the boy's family, called for the prevent program to be scrapped and said it was simply not working. Criminal legislation and safeguarding policies have always existed to protect people, protect the public and vulnerable members of our society. There is no need for a policy which it is equivalent of using a sledgehammer to crack a nut. The case has similarities to others that have hit the headlines, including a nursery worker thinking a 4-year Muslim child had drawn a picture of his father with a cooker bomb when he was referring to a cucumber and a 10-year-old Muslim boy who misspelled the word terrorist as terrorist to describe the kind of oh my god, dude, I can't with this shit. Again, these things sound great on paper, but at the end of the day, it really boils down to enforcement. Law is meaningless without enforcement. Law is meaningless, right? When you draft law and you're not thinking about the enforcement angle, I've got news for you. You're a dumb motherfucker, right? Like, so when you have this program where it's like, oh, we're going to prevent radicalism, but all the people that are enforcing that program are radical, right-wing, pro-government losers, you know what that's going to turn into? A fucking situation where they discriminate against people. A situation where they just go after people for who they want. When you give people an open season jurisdiction to go after anyone they want for any reason, they're going to do so. Because what ultimately matters at the end of the day is enforcement. The law is irrelevant. The law is a suggestion. The law is just like, all right, you should do this. I'm not going to force you, but it's an idea. You might be able to do this. That's what the law is. The law is a suggestion. At the end of the day, enforcement is the only thing that matters. And this shit is just another example of kids being fucking brutalized, terrorized, and traumatized for no goddamn fucking reason. Okay, it's ridiculous. I just wanted to point this out. Alright, folks, you know what time it is? It's time for the motherfucking recap. Hold up. Yeah, I don't know if I want to cover the neo-Nazi parade today. Maybe tomorrow. Thank you, though. I'll definitely look at it. It's stoner time. Hell yes. Alright, folks. Check this out. So yesterday, if I remember correctly, was the 75th day of protests in the city of Elizabeth City and the county of Pasquotank County over the murder of Andrew Brown Jr., and so here we are, we're doing a little march here, a little demonstration on Main Street. And then we did another protest where we drive around and go to county neighborhoods and protest in the county. And so I've had a lot of fun with the county drives. I think they're pretty cool. Now, me personally, I prefer to walk. I prefer to march. That's just me. That's just my personal opinion. That's what I think on a personal level. So we did a little, oh shit, my fucking phone is upside down here. So we have my phone upside down as I am trying to get a picture or a short clip of the bus with the Black Lives Matter flag hanging out of it. But my phone was upside down. It happens, you know, we all make mistakes. No one's perfect. I'm human, after all. And so we drive around town, and we go in and out of the bus. And so here we got some little, you know, driving. I put my camera right in front of the window and kind of like stuck it there, as you can see. Hold up. That's me looking out of the front. Check this out. Boom. And now it's just like in the window and you can see like the driving. I thought that was cool. So here we are driving down into county neighborhoods. There's a Confederate flag, by the way. I don't know if you caught that. Look at that shit. Confederate ass motherfucking flag. So we see the Confederate flag and we're like, all right, let's go into this neighborhood. This ought to be good. So we go into the Confederate flag neighborhood. Hell yes. As you can see, I'm like, whoa, look at that shit. It's a Confederate ass flag in the year 2021, right? So we're in here. As you can see, we're driving through. Now, as we're driving through, we are, of course, chanting out. You know, if you can hear.
20 minutes!
So there you go. That's us screaming into the environment. And so, again, in these county protests, we've had a lot of situations where people do show support. The people that don't show support are ones that just don't interact. Like, people have, like, if they hear us and they don't like us, they're probably talking about how stupid we are in their living rooms. Like, they're not really interacting with us. We had someone come out and, like, give us the middle fingers, but, you know, who cares? Like, you're just a little loser. But we've, again, had a lot of people come out and show support. You know, they come out and say, like, yeehaw, look at that. Like, there's a lot going on over here. And so, like, it's super nice. And I have to say that, like, I'm a huge fan of that kind of solidarity, of people coming out, showing their support. And then, like, you know, maybe, like, I wish they would come and protest with us, but, you know, it's fine. It's okay. So here is me with my phone upside down again. I don't know why that happened, but my phone was upside down. I must have made some critical errors while I was protesting, and the phone was upside down for, I guess, a considerable portion of time, as you can see. My phone is just, I don't know why I was doing that. There's me upside down, so good. That's me being upside down. I'm looking good. But again, trying our best here. We got out and marched through the neighborhood for about 15-20 minutes or so. And then we got back in the bus because it was pretty hot. And we kind of mix it up. You know, I really do like the bust-in outside agitator thing. It's pretty cool. I mean, again, we're inside agitators because we live here. But it's pretty cool to go to neighborhoods quite quickly. And then do some marches in their neighborhoods and then get on the bus and then leave. I think it's pretty convenient. I think it's a good strategy. And again, I'm very much so a fan of these driving protests. That being said, I highly prefer the marching protests, and I hope that we get back to those soon. We're going to be discussing that stuff for this week, and we're going to feel... you can fix that. You know, I know I can fix that. I know this is the raw video. This is the raw tape, Bob. I know I can fix it. Jeez Louise. But again, you know, it was pretty cool. It was pretty, okay, y'all are ridiculous right here. So again, the problem is that half the video is proper. Look at this. Half the video is proper. Half the video is, whoa, look at that. That's my mouth, right? That's the problem. So yes, I can rotate it, motherfucker. Like, check, like, I can rotate it. I know I can rotate it. No shit, I can rotate it. Duh. The fucking problem is that it's one fucking video with two different things, you fucking morons. Like, what is wrong with you people? Like, seriously, like, is this a joke? Are y'all trying to pretend to be silly? Like, are y'all silly people? Like, hello? Look at this. Transform. Boom. Are you happy now? Look at this. Look. Look, are you happy? And now look. Now this is upside down, right? Are you happy? Are you happy? Wow, look. I invented rotation. Are you proud of me, folks? Jesus. Jesus, what is wrong with you people? Trying to, like, tell me, like, what I can and can't do. This is ridiculous. But anyway, it was a good protest. I thought we had a good day. And it was pretty funny. It was pretty fun. And my phone should have auto-rotate. It doesn't. Y'all motherfuckers, I'm the professional photographer here. I'm the professional. Are you the professional? Are you the one who's been out there for 75 days? Photographing and videoing a historic demonstration? Is that you? Because last time I checked, it wasn't. It was me. So I'm just throwing that out there. I'm just letting y'all know that y'all motherfuckers are stepping on the wrong person. Like, this is not something... You don't want to start this battle that you're starting. And so here's some video of me screaming out of the bus door into traffic, which is pretty entertaining. And so, you know, that's what we were doing as we were driving through. We went through the Walmart parking lot and drove and like went through, and then people going to Walmart. Again, yesterday was 4th of July, so a lot of people were going to Walmart. And so we went through the parking lot and did the protest. People looked at us and were like, what's going on here? And that was pretty funny. So overall, I would say yesterday was a pretty good success. Again, I hope that we get back to, you know, walking marches. Those are more fun for me. But I do like mixing it up. I think it's fun to mix it up. I think that that's cool. And it's totally my thing. And there you go. I thought yesterday was a success. You know, there you go. All right, folks. Does anyone have any questions, comments, or concerns? One of my favorite things is to have the megaphone and then, like, say, how are y'all doing today? Like, out the window, like when people look at us, right? So we're doing the regular chants, and then someone looks at us, and I go, like, I hope your day is going all right, you know, because then it's like, you know, it's like kind of the kill 'em with kindness whole thing, you know? Yeah, I saw the thing that happened in Philadelphia. I don't really feel like covering that today. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I'm en route to finishing this live stream. By the way, this is my shirt. This is Rush, the dog. Hands down if you're a racist. Oh my god. One of the things that we like to do is like honk if Black Lives Matter. Because like a lot of people like will honk at us like as a way to like overpower us. And so that's something we do sometimes. Nice shirt, thanks. Was that Dumont made by an actual Trumpist? Who knows? Their identity is not public, so it's impossible to know. The Mega Man jigsaw puzzle is going quite well, actually. Thanks for being so professional. No problem. Alright, folks. Again, I just want to say thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to be peacing out tomorrow, and again, all the weekdays I do a 10 a.m. show. Weekends, 9 a.m. show. Weekdays, 10 a.m. show. 7 days a week. And that's it. So I will see y'all later. Y'all have a good one. That's it. It's over. Done. In fact, I'm going to turn my microphone off right
I liked beer. I still like beer. But I did not drink beer to the point of blacking out.
Everybody comes in your everybody comes in your grandmother.
I've been eating a lot of hot sauce, a lot of raw peppers and hot sauce.
They weren't coming because they couldn't get in. They weren't coming because they couldn't get in. They weren't coming because they weren't coming because they weren't coming. 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 They weren't coming because they're coming, and they are coming at levels that you haven't even seen yet.
I've got to go. Let me respond. There's a lot to respond to here. Let's get something straight. You shouldn't be disappointed. What I've done so far is more than anybody else has done this far. Okay? Number one. Number two, I mean what I say when I say it. I mean what I say when I say it. I'm the only person who's ever run on 3 platforms that I was told could not possibly. But I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black. On restoring the soul of this country because of what I saw happen in Charlottesville. That was it. No one else was talking about it. The words of presidents matter. Nobody else.
Comes in your grandmother. Everybody comes in your grandmother. Everybody comes in your grandmother. Father.
All of a sudden, we can't talk about Neanderthal DNA anymore.
They're not accountable to anyone. I get 10 to 12 million views a month. Views a month.